General reading. I'm going to the gym. I had to sit down. The message was not clicking until it fucking clicked. You feel like there's somebody in your energy, right? Could be a family member. This could be an ex-lover. This could be an old friend. This could be a friend. Look, you now setting the proper boundaries and fighting for your life, fighting for your future is making people feel insecure because they've always felt like you were meant for more, you were going to do more, and now that you're removing yourself from sadness, from places that don't bring balance, and you're trying to create a path forward for yourself and for your future, now people are really afraid that you're going to be able to build something wonderful for yourself. And this jealousy could be coming in from a father figure, a mother, a past ex, but you really have people quaking because now you're putting yourself first and you're going to have a bountiful future for yourself. Let's fucking dive in. It was hard for the message to click until it. I was about to go to the gym, and I'm still going to. I'm going to go do my late night cardio. I go to the gym twice a day. You feel somebody very heavily in your energy. Very heavily in your energy. And you're wondering to yourself, why are you still feeling this person heavily in your energy if you're no longer wanting to deal with shit that tires you out, right? For some of you guys, this person walked out of your life. For others, you guys pushed them away, or you guys removed them from your life. And you're still wondering why in the world you still think about them. Why in the world you still feel them in your energy, right? And I want to know why, because that's specifically the download that I just got right now. I want to know why. And I'm telling you, I also want to go to the gym, and something told me to sit down. Queen of Swords, setting proper boundaries, trying to take care of yourself, being very. A lot of you guys are trying to like be more focused on like your school or work. That's what I'm seeing. A lot of you guys have been focused on school or work. If you're a woman, if you're a guy, a lot of you guys have been really trying to focus more on the aspect of making money, on the aspect of gaining clarity right now, doing something right now, so you can live good in 3 years from now, a year from now, a few weeks or a few months from now, right? But then again, if you guys did set really strong boundaries with an individual, that's what's coming out. Because the Queen of Swords, it's all about literally setting proper boundaries, knowing, not even knowing, but knowing when you have to be in your power. How I imagine is a lot of you guys had to learn because you were always played when you were younger, or a lot of you guys had to learn because you were always in a bad spot because you helped other people that never helped you, right? And that's specifically what's coming out right here strongly as the energy right now. Hay más información, por favor. Hay más información, por favor. Hay más información, por favor. Exactly. Look. And the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands, Queen of Swords, all about setting boundaries, all about having your guard up. It's like when you know something is not good for you, even you know when something's not good for you, you're not going to force it. You're not going to keep it around, right? Like you would really put up a wall. So in no way, shape, or form, an individual or a situation can bother you again, right? And I feel like you have your guard up very, very heavily with an individual right now, or with a situation. I don't know why I feel like some of you guys have a narcissistic mother, and that's basically what built you up. What build you up? What your narcissistic mother was? It was what built your character up as a human being, right? We have the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys being in your power, staying in your power, being focused on feeling fulfilled or creating fulfillment and moving on from situations that feel opened could be putting you in the radar of someone else, right? Someone completely different. But the Knight of Cups tells me right here that to make it more clear, if you have set boundaries with an individual in the last 3 months, and a romantic individual that came into your life trying to offer you some sort of romance that was very, very, very off the charts, like, you're beautiful, I'm gonna marry you, I'm gonna be with you, and you closed off this chapter because this said individual was not keeping up with what they were telling you, that's most likely the individual that's in your energy. The Magician reverse. A lot of you guys are not understanding the height of your power. The Magician reverse comes out when my collective, there's an underlying energy right here of my collective feeling like you guys cannot create the life that you desire. Okay, but then the Magician reverse also does go back to the Knight of Cups, which is like somebody that was trying to sell you a dream. In reality, that was just a manipulation tactic for you to keep your walls down or to bring your walls down, right? Some dumbass from your present or from your past thinks that if they sell you the same dream again, you're going to easily let your guard down, right? Which people in my collective are not in communication with their mother? Because if you're not in communication with your mother, I see your mother reaching back out to you or trying to reach back or trying to reach you. So you let your walls down so you can talk to her on why in the world you completely push out of your reality. Because I feel like some of you guys definitely did struggle with a mother that always crossed your boundaries, and the only thing you were left to do was to cut her off, right? Don't worry if that does not resonate. I also feel like an individual is constantly cutting your boundaries, crossing your boundaries. You chose to cut this individual off, and that's specifically what led to you keeping these walls up and this individual being so heavy in your energy because they could be trying to find a way to push themselves back in, bring themselves back in, right? The Ace of Swords reverse, clarity, lies, illusion, confusion, conflict. Are they feeling very conflicted because you have your walls up? I feel like there's people in your reality that are feeling very conflicted and that they can no longer reach you because you basically chose to fight for yourself. A lot of you guys, Two of Wands, creating a plan because you want something more. With the Queen of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Two of Wands, a lot of you guys are more focused on creating a plan to move away from situations that no longer serve you. And that's basically what's causing expansion, right? The King of Pentacles reverse tells me that somebody is threatened because of what you can build for yourself. I like when the message fucking clicks. You have somebody in your fucking energy from your present, your past, your whoever, you're proving them wrong. You're fighting for yourself, you're fighting for your future, you're cutting through confusion, and you are creating expansion in your life, and it's bothering them because they thought they were going to be the ones that were going to create that, and now you're the one that's creating that for yourself. The message fucking clicked. I like when the message clicks. A lot of you guys had a partner in your past that did not believe in you. Two of Cups, King of Pentacles reverse, Knight of Cups, Magician reverse. A lot of you guys had a partner, a family member in your past in your life that thought that you were never going to be able to move forward, create movement forward in your reality. But now that you're doing it, now that you're trying to make it happening, they're questioning whether you actually will. And they're trying to see if they can knock you out of your path and cause confusion with the Ace of Swords reverse. Because you chose to move away from regret, you chose to move away from loss, and we have a jealous energy right here that does not have the same power, the same drive as you with the Knight of Wands reverse, and with the Queen of Pentacles going back to that narcissistic mother. And the Hierophant, a lot of introspection. Hierophant doesn't make sense. The Hierophant, a lot of introspection within yourself of wanting something better, creating something better. And now you have these present and past energies, family members, ex-lovers, literally wanting to be in your energy, wanting to see how you're doing, because you're finally fighting and setting boundaries to create a grateful and bountiful future for yourself. That's all I got for you. Take fucking care.